Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel XAT, turning problems into solutions. This is me Priyasha, and today in this video we'll be discussing a puzzle based blood relation set. I have already added the PDF in the description box, so do it yourself first and come back and watch this video to see the best way of doing it as well as the correct answers. And if you want to practice more such questions with me, then you can surely join my free live classes at Unacademy. I come live at 1:30 p.m. I've also added the links in the description box for today's class as well as my profile, so that you can follow my profile there and you will get notified of and whenever I come live and the topics which I'm going to teach. And remember that all of this is absolutely free. What you just need to do is have an Unacademy app, that's all. And for this and for the material you learn at YouTube will be completely different. So if you want to practice more questions, you can surely join both the places so that you get the benefits of both the world, absolutely free provided. And with this, I would also tell you all that if you are planning to get a subscription in the near future, then today is the right day to do that, because till May 19th, they are running their exclusive offer of 20% off on all the Unacademy subscriptions. And this is very special because today is the day when you can avail this subscription at a reduced rate, at a further discounted one of 20%. And in this discounted rate, you will not just be getting the access to the classes, the quizzes and the mock tests, but you would also book for yourself the best study material for the CAT that is being released very soon by Unacademy. Now once they release it, they're surely going to have a price hike, that's for sure. So make sure that you save yourself from this price hike and book all of this at a very reduced price, which is using my link in the description box and my code Priyasha10, and all of this will be provided to you absolutely included in your subscription rates. And one more thing, if you are going for an iconic subscriber, you are going to have an upper hand where you will be getting the printed notes as well along with the e-notes, and this study material has everything covered. So make sure you check the link in the description box and use my code Priyasha10 while enrolling to get an additional 20% off. And now let's get our video started. Hello everyone, so in this video we'll be discussing a blood relations set. It's a puzzle based on blood relations. So there are some basic rules of blood relation. What do we call each relation in English, and the hierarchy of maintaining the generations, like who is above us, who is two steps above us, like that. So these are some basic things which I think you are knowing already, and in case you do not know the basics of logical reasoning blood relation questions, you can let me know in the comment section. Depending upon your choice only, I would be preparing one, but I'll be providing you some things like PDFs and some basic tips in the Telegram group. So over there you would get all the basic things for blood relations, so you can go join them and check it out. And then you can definitely, the first thing you should do before watching this video is to download the PDF from the description box. Try these three questions first yourself, and then when you are done with the answer, you can come back to this video. In both the cases, even if you were able to do it and even if you weren't able to do it, because come back to the video, watch the process how I do this question. It can be better, it can be faster, things like that. And at the same time, you will take away some other important aspects, like what are the twists and turns which we as a mock creator make in these questions. So starting with this set right now, there are three questions to this set and there are some rules already given to us. So this is basically blood relations with coding decoding. So when coding decoding is added to a blood relation question, we call it as a blood relation puzzle. Okay, so this turns into a blood relation puzzle where A plus B means A is the mother of B. That implies that if I write P plus Q, that will mean that P is the mother of Q. So this kind of inference is what you need to make from these codes given. And now let's see how to jump to the questions and directly do it fast easily. Okay, so let's go down to the first question. The first question says, which of the following means P is the aunt of Q? Now P being the aunt of Q means that the gender of P is female. Fine. So the first step for solving these type of questions is to look for the options where you can eliminate the male female. I mean the male P. So have a look over here. P plus means A plus means mother, so this is a female, so plus can remain. Minus means a sister, so even minus can remain. Not equals to means daughter, so even daughter can remain, minus can remain, but multiplication means father. That means P is becoming a male. So because P is turning a male in option E, so we will eliminate option E. So that's a very quick attempt to eliminate one or two options easily, because you have to first check the gender of P. Now, aunt of Q means P is not the mother of Q. She is either the sister of his Q's father or sister of Q's uh, maybe mother, and there can be another father-in-law mother-in-law type relation also, but we'll see if it is as complex as that or not. I don't feel that it will be complex enough because there are only three terms PQR, so I don't think it will be complex enough. All right, so we can say now, just have a quick look. Well, if you do 4-5 questions like this, you would be having that, mindset of checking that no, she cannot turn the daughter, like not equals to means daughter, right? So if P is the daughter of R, I'm just checking for option C now. P is the daughter of R and R is the father of Q, so that doesn't make anyone's aunt. Okay, like P is not turning aunt of Q because P and Q are in the same line. So therefore we will eliminate this third option as well, because they belong to the same generation. Now we come to either mother or sister. Now this is very confusing. This is super confusing. So what we'll try to do is we'll try to figure out, we'll try to eliminate the mother part. Okay, see, a mother cannot be the answer as well. Why? I will draw and show you, because that's the first question I'm doing with you people on blood relations. So P plus R means P is the mother of R. So here comes a P. Okay, here, no, I just wrote a R. Here comes a P. P is the mother of R, and R into Q means R is the father of someone. So does it really make sense? P becomes the grandmother now. So therefore, this will be additional up. We are going one generation up, which we do not need to go. Now we are left with only P being the sister. Now P being the sister to someone's son or someone's daughter would be my correct answer. That means if P is the sister of R, that's well and good. Okay, that's what I wanted. But if R divided by means R is the son of Q, P and R, P and Q will not be in the same generation. Q will go one generation above, because divided by means son of. So Q will go one generation above, and then P will not remain the aunt. So to keep P as the aunt, we will be actually moving forward and writing that R into Q means R is the father of Q. So now if I say R is the father, P is the proper aunt of Q, and therefore option D is going to be my right answer for this question. So this is how you will use option elimination as well as in your mind. Like, see what I did by drawing, you would do that very easily in your mind, that if someone is the mother, so this is going one generation up, this is remaining in the same generation. So like this, make some mind maps and do this question easily. Well, now we'll move to the second question. Second question says, which of the following means W is the uncle of Z? So as the first process is W is the uncle, that means we are talking about a male identity. We have to make sure that W stays a male. Okay, now W minus A. W minus A means W is the sister, which is not accepted. So option D got eliminated because it's female. Fine. Now, W into and W equals to. Into means father and equals to means brother. So both are, pertaining to male figures only. So that would be fine. Well, this question number 2 is very much similar to question number 1, provided there are 4 people here. So there will be a little longer blood relation tree which we will be forming. So let's try this out one by one. And yes, you have to state the same relation of uncle. Okay, so the fastest way can be to go through the options and make family trees quick. So W into A means, into means father, so W is the father. Okay, there's another notation. You can use any notation of plus, minus, circle, rectangle, but if you really want to move according to what I am doing in my drawings, I always denote a male with a rectangle and a female with a circle. The generation gaps are with a straight line like this, and if I want to denote that both are siblings, okay, in blood relations, there is a very important takeaway that siblings means only the kids born out of the same parents. So if A and B are the couple, so I will denote them with a equals to, like double in straight lines, horizontal lines. This equals to this, okay, to denote that they are a pair and they are having two kids. So only these two kids will be called as a sibling, denoted by a single line. If I am talking about a cousin, then cousin will be someone born out of a different set of parents. Okay, so that's an important takeaway. Remember this while solving the questions. And here, what we are doing, I am considering that W is the male, so I will be denoting a box like this. So W is the brother, into means father. W is the father of A, done. A is the sister of B because minus means sister. So A is the sister of B. Now B is B plus. So B plus means B is the mother of Z. So if B is the mother of Z, then can I say that W is the uncle of Z? Well, no, we are having two generation gap. One generation, two generation. That means W stands out to be the grandfather of Z. So therefore, this will not be correct. Now, what do we understand from here? We understood that because there was a generation gap, we eliminated option A. Now, since we are working with a multiplication only, let's cover this multiplication. I will consider another drawing where W into A means the same process which I drew, that is W is the father of A. Fine. Then after A being the father of B will further move me to the next level. If you realize, I am going to further more down, and B equals to means B is the brother of Z. So again this and a Z. Here also the gap between W and Z is two generations, which I do not need. So even this option will go away. Now W equals to is what we'll start our drawing with. So W equals to A, that means W is the brother of A. Moving with another drawing, W being the brother of A. Now A plus B is meaning what? A plus B means A is the mother of B. So here comes B. And then option B says B minus Z. So B minus Z is B is the sister of Z. Well, I got that. So now we are in the perfect generation list where W is exactly one generation above Z, and uncle of Z means if I am Z, I will be calling W as my uncle. Why? Because he is the brother of my mother. So that makes a perfect answer here, which is option B. We got our answer for this second question as option B. So try out examples, make mind maps, or use option elimination to get to the final correct answer. And finally, we have the third question. So which of the following means C is the grandfather of both D and E? So look very carefully. We have to make sure that we have to put C two generations above. First point is two generations above. Okay. Second point which we need to consider here is that C needs to be a male. And one more point which you have to take away is that he is the grandfather of both D and E should be proved here. Sometimes what happens, like very notorious mock creators like me try to just state that D is the, or C is the grandfather of D only, and E is nowhere connected in the picture. So people in hurry, they take that option only, stating this to be the first correct one, but that's not how you will check it. So let's check how to do this question. First we need a male character as C. Okay, first thing first, male character. So can I eliminate anything? Into, plus, divided by. Let's see. So go back and check the code. Into means father, plus means mother, and divided by means son. So I can eliminate a plus very well from here. That is option B. So option B eliminated because it is denoting a female. Perfect. Now we are left with multiplication, division only. So multiplication means what? Multiplication means that father, and division means son. Now understand here one thing very, very clearly. If I am stating that C is the son of some people, how would I actually go ahead and state that as my answer? You only think and tell me. For these two, for these two options, C and E. C is the sun. C is the sun. So if C is the sun, how can the sun be the grandfather to two given entities in the next picture? Not possible, right? So this is another very important takeaway from this question, where you can eliminate three options just in a snap, and then you are left with two more options, which is A or D. So now let's try out both the options, because it's very slightly differing. As you see, A divided by D and A into D is what is the only difference we have. So let us check out both the options. C into A. C into A means C is the father of A. Well, fine, C father of A. A divided by D. A divided by D means A is the, one second, here we go. A is the son of D. Now see, this means that we have another pair of D, and D can be a female, because we already know that A is the son of C, right? So there can be one possibility that D is the mother, or there is another possibility that wait a second, why will we even do this? Look at this. We are bringing C and D at the same level, which is not possible at all. So that is why option A gone. Now we are left with one correct answer, but we'll just continue it to show that what's the real process of doing it. So C is the father of A, done. A into D means, A is the father of D. Perfect. Going one generation down. I just am in the right path, because C and D are two generations away, and that is exactly what I needed. And D minus E would be equals to, D is the sister of E. So here is D and here is E. So don't you find that now we can very easily say that C is the grandfather of these two kids, D and E? Of course it is. So option D will be the correct answer, and that was a super sweet and a easy question to deal with. So just like this, blood relations can be included with direction sense test, coding, decoding, input, output, and many more types of basic LR questions, and can be converted into a caselet for your OMETs or CAT examination. So make sure that your foundation is strong before you actually jump on a CAT caselet. And that was all about this video. If you like this video, then you can surely like this video, share it with more and more people. And if you want to practice more, then you can surely join my free live classes at Unacademy as well. Link is right there in the description box. I come live at 1:30 p.m. And of course, one more important information, that I'll be continuing with these kind of videos and topics and strategies and tips as well continuously. And if you wish to have any, if you have any questions and you wish me to answer them or something, you can surely join the Telegram channel link, or drop me a mail or a comment below, and I'll surely take up your question in the coming Sawal Sunday. So thank you so much for watching, and please take care of yourself.